Hi guys, I'm going to explain the law of forgiveness, the law of transmutation, the way that Florence Scovel explains it in her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. So she gives an example about a woman who had made a joke to a friend by sending her fake money. And she says that in the karmic plane, it was returned to her when she went to the bank. She was given a counterfeit 20. Now, for those days, a 20 was probably more like $200. Okay, the equivalent of that for nowadays. So she talks about how the woman comes to her and asks her, like, how come this happened? And then they talk about how she had sent a friend some counterfeit money. And she asked her to call upon the law of forgiveness. And so the woman calls upon the law of forgiveness by saying, I'm not under karmic law. I'm under grace. I'm under the grace of God and not under law. And when she speaks these words, she goes back to the bank and explains to them that they have given her this counterfeit 20. They take the money back and give her the real 20. Now, I know that this sounds kind of a little strange, but sometimes you have to call on the law of forgiveness because it transmutes a situation. For example, if you violated the law of use, call on the law of forgiveness and then make a donation to something. Be a cheerful giver. And that's how you can kind of tip the scales. Take on to tithing, to a church or to a cause, things like that. Because this can transmute a lot of the energy that you might not be aware that you've been putting out there. So it goes like this. I call on the law of forgiveness. I am not under karmic law. I'm under grace. Let the divine idea come into being. And you can also repent. So I call on the law of forgiveness. I repent. And I'm not under karmic law. I'm under grace, the grace of God.